Welcome back to episode 7 of the Hertha Berlin FM21 beta series. This is actually to be the last episode. I did a bunch of work in between episode 6 and now. As you can see, only 2 games left to go in the league. I've highlighted here the games that I've gone through and we've played and everything, and for the most part the results are actually decent, except of course a few blips here and there. We beat Borussia Dortmund 2-0, beat Bayern Leverkusen 3-1, and Union Berlin 1-0. However, we then tied Borussia Mönchengladbach 2-0, lost against Mainz 2-0. It's an away game, so kind of have to give something there. We also tied Schalke 0-0, also away, but before that we beat Freiburg 2-1, beat Borussia Mönchengladbach, so we got some payback from the draw of dropping points, beat them 5-3 in the DFB Pokal semi-final, and then we won against Arminia Bielefeld 3-0 at home. We only have 3 games left to go. We now face RB Leipzig in the DFB Pokal final, and then we have Köln and Hoffenheim in the Bundesliga. RB Leipzig, as of right now, they are 5th in the Bundesliga, so they're a good side still. They're going to be hard to beat, but it should be a good game. And then we have Köln, who is 11th, and then Hoffenheim, who is 16th. Now, going back to the table, we are only 1 point above Bayern, meaning we're probably going to have to win out the rest of these 2 games. Bayern have a similar, but probably a little bit more difficult rest of their schedule with Freiburg and Augsburg. Freiburg being in 9th, Augsburg being in 10th. So 2 mid-table sides. Now, of course, since this is the last episode, I've decided that we're going to end at least the Hertha Berlin series here, since it is a beta save. However, we'll be picking a new team and a new save starting back in 2020, so we'll have the full game release, so all the bug fixes and stuff like that, any of the new updates they release when they put out the full game. The club will be taking over, well, is undecided still. I'll be figuring that out in between episodes, kind of looking to see who kind of fits my style, what's an interesting team that I really want to take. I'm still looking at second division up teams and stuff like that. I've gotten some shouts from second division of the Bundesliga, so more German teams, one of those being even Hamburger SV, which would be a very interesting save. Another one I've got suggested is in France. Of course, I said Angers in one of my other videos. However, I got a shout saying possibly Monaco, which could be a very interesting shout. They were pretty good about, what, 3-4 years ago. Of course, they did have Kylian Mbappe, Bernardo Silva, a few other players as well in there. However, they've kind of gone to crap in recent years. Of course, Thierry Henry was managing there for only, I think, a couple months stint until he was sacked. So we have options. There are plenty of options to choose from. I just kind of have to take my time and kind of investigate what option do I really want to take and what team do I really want to manage to take the glory. Nonetheless, I hope you guys have enjoyed the series thus far and will enjoy this episode as well. We got the final coming up. We're going to hold the team meeting. Hopefully that goes well. Of course, since we'll be starting a new save though after this episode, I don't want to go for all the players I've already gone for in this save. I will be aiming to go for a few of them just because they're really good players. 2 examples of those is one, of course, Andrea Papetti, our Lord and Savior, the Italian man himself, great center back. He'll probably be picked up wherever we go, at least we'll try to. Another one of those players is going to be Manuel Ugarte. He's just a really all-around really good player. He's 20 years old, so he should be fun as well. And if we can, maybe even Matthias Arezzo. We'll have to see. Here are the starting 11s of the 2 teams, Hertha Berlin and RB Leipzig. Of course, Leipzig have lots of mentionable names like Gulaski, Upamecano, Kanate, Nkunku, Tyler Adams as well. I believe the American Dani Olmo, very good center attacking midfielder. You also got Marcel Sabitzer and Yusuf Poulsen, who I believe has 20 goals in 40 appearances, so he's a real goal-scoring threat. Look at this. I really like how this looks. This is really nice. This is really like TV-esque. They give you the lineups and everything. They give you the names, numbers, images as well. Of course, some players don't have them, but this is really nice. They give you the form too. SI did a really good job with that. And the game is underway. Sabitzer with a good through to Nkunku, lays it off to Lamer. Nkunku just trying to tiki-taka it around us and everything, but there's a through ball possible. And what a shot by Marcel Sabitzer outside the box. Not what we needed at all. Sabitzer has the ball here, lays it off to Poulsen. Olmo, it gets deflected off Stark, and Sabitzer just has a yard of space, and Gasparini really should be doing better there to save that. Tyler Adams on the edge of the area looking dangerous. Can they put the ball in? And they do. Is it an own goal? Or is it offsides? It looks like it's offsides. Thank gosh for us. We could have been almost done for. At least I hope it's offsides. Goal is disallowed. Now, we also have to keep in mind that this isn't always computer generated with offsides. Yes, he's clearly offsides, but SI actually put it into the game where the referee can make mistakes sometimes. So we have to keep that in mind. Olmo on the free kick, puts a dangerous ball in it, and it's a goal again. But it looks like he's offsides again. There's no way. Goal is disallowed. Again, we are getting very, very fortunate with the referee's decisions here. Of course, he was offsides both times, but still, we have to keep that in mind. Something has to change, though. Our XG is much better than Leipzig, so we have to keep that in mind, but they've had one more on target and one more shot overall on us. We've also enjoyed more possession, better pass completion as well, slightly less fouls, but more corners. We're having opportunities, so I'm thinking that since we have all these opportunities, we should go a bit more attacking. I think this is what we're going to actually switch to. We're going to switch to the 4-2-3-1 because we're having opportunities. We haven't even gotten a highlight yet is one of the more difficult things, despite us being almost looking better stat-wise. So, Luka Bakayoko, he's having a terrible game. He's down to 6.1, so we're going to take him out for Federico Gonzalez. We're going to put Cunha up in the attacking midfield, so instead of striker up, and then we're going to put Matías Arezzo, who's been in decent form in between episodes, put him up top, and hopefully we can get some goals going through. Leipzig with another highlight right after kickoff, too. Planart's able to recover the ball, puts a ball into Arezzo, but can he do anything? Yes, he can! That is why we bring him in. That is why the super sub, Matías Arezzo, with his 6th goal of the season. Let's go, boys! Plattenhardt with an absolute beauty, an absolute dime. Galachki's sitting really high in his box. Konate almost got the tackle in, but it was just too late, and Matías Arezzo is able to put the ball in the back of the net. Plattenhardt with a throw over to the Dari, just passing it back over the top. Cunha! He puts it away! 17th goal of the season! Who got the assist on this beautiful ball play? Plattenhardt throws it into Dari, passes it back, keep possession and everything. Adorate puts a ball right over top. What a ball from Adorate, and Cunha is able to let it bounce, set up for the goal, and volley it to the bottom left. Great goal, 2-1 up. Let's go, boys! Ooh, Arezzo with a really, really good shot, but he's offsides anyways. But can we hold on to the victory? Can we win the title? Not the title, but yes, we do win! The DFB Pokal. Wow, look at this lineup. In FM20, they would just start celebrating automatically, but now they actually line up on stage. DFB Pokal, Hertha Berlin. We win the DFB Pokal. We have silverware in our first season as manager. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, boys. There we go. Confetti everywhere. What, the firework almost thingies in the back? Sparks? I don't know what they're freaking called, okay? Waving to the fans, even though they were waving to all the away fans. Who's freaking cartwheeling? Jesus. This is fantastic. That was definitely what we needed to get morale going to try and finish these 2 games with wins. We have a game on the 16th and the 22nd. Bayern have a game on the 15th and the 22nd, so we'll know where we stand in 2 days. As for Cologne, I'm going to go through this game super quick and kind of just, hopefully all goes well and everything, and I'll get back to you after this game is actually over. I just want to do this last game and see where we end up. So Bayern drew their game 3-3, and they almost lost, it looks like, but Kingsley Coman and Robin Lewandowski, with 2 goals in the remaining minutes of the game, secured them the draw. Right now, they're in the league of the Bundesliga by 0 points, only by goal differential. But realistically, we have to win both games in order to win the title, because there's no way we are going to score more goals than they are, plus some, in order to get above their goal differential. So we have to win these next 2 games. In the end, we won 1-0 with Dodi Lukabakio with the single goal in the game. It is definitely what we needed. Right now, we are 1 win above Bayern. We are 3 points above. However, looking at goal differential, we're of course 11 goals behind. They just have so much scoring power in the league. I mean, look at the top scorers. You got Robert Lewandowski on 22, Leroy Sané on 18. Those have been the 2 main goal scorers. I mean, Matías Cunha, he's on a respectable 13 with 24 appearances, only 20 starts, 4 of them coming from subs. However, 13's not bad, but our next down here is Piontek, who we barely play, and I believe like 4 or 5 of those are of his 8 are pens, and Luka Bacchio is also on 8. So in between cuts there, we got hit with a little run of injuries. I was going to start Zefiok, of course, and Mittelstadt. They both got tight groin and a tight thigh, respectively. And then Dari got hurt with a sports hernia, so he's out. So 3 of our usual probably starters are now out of the lineup, which kind of sucks. Zefiok and Mittelstadt, they're going to stay in the subs release, so if we actually need some wingbacks, we can bring them on at least for a small bit, in case Klunter or Plattenhardt do get hurt. However, this is the team we're going out with. Here are the starting lineups of Hoffenheim and Hertha Berlin as we get into this game, the last game of the season. This game will decide the title. And Bayern Munich is now going up 1-0 over Augsburg, so we definitely have to win. Stark looking dangerous. We're able to turn the ball slowly. very tight space, and DeRozan Havero gets his 8th goal of the season. I believe, that's his 8th goal. I was thinking he had one more, but apparently not. Doty, very knitted pass, and Arezzo just gives it off to him. DeRozan, the left-footed maestro, puts it in near post, and we have a goal, 1-0. Hoffenheim switching the ball very, very nicely. They're not afraid to play long balls, but Gasperini is able to hold on to the ball. And he makes a punt upfield. Arezzo, oh my days. Gasperini, Svolo already had an assist this season, of course he's a keeper, but now Gasperini, he just launches the thing over the entire defense. Matthias, what a touch, and he's able to put that in the back of the net to go 2-0 up, securing our title hopes, hopefully. XG is now at 1.99, so definitely reflective of the stats and the scoreline, and Hoffenheim have yet to even have a shot. Wasting as much time as possible, but Francisco Gonzalez is able to pick up the loose ball and cut inside, but he can't get the ball on target, so we stay 2-0. But can we win? There's 4 minutes left. Stoppage time. Oh no. It's an own goal by Marvin Plattenhart, and it is now 2-1. All right. We have to, I don't know if I'm going to change anything, to be completely honest. We have to. 1 minute left. There we go, boys. I can't believe this. The DFB Pokal, the Bundesliga, Hertha Berlin from out of nowhere. We have done it, and we'll do it again with another team and another save at another club. We won't stop here. We will not stop here. We were building a true project, so if this wasn't a beta save, we would have continued on and everything. So there we go. We finished 3 points above Bayern. Bayern won 4-0. Lewandowski getting 2 goals. Leroy Sané and Javi Martinez also getting goals in there. But DeRozan and Matthias Arezzo. Arezzo is probably signing of the season that we had. Absolutely ridiculous. Marvin had an own goal. Not exactly his fault. The ball was just jumbling around. However, we secured the points and we secured the title. I'm going to keep going until we get to the end of season screen so we can also view that. And here it is, the Hertha Berlin end of season review 2020 to 2021. We won the Bundesliga and the DFB Pokal. 2 pieces of silverware, a title, and a domestic cup. The only, I think, silverware we could have won this season, and we did our first season starting on. We couldn't have had a better first season. New arrivals, let's check this out. Andrea Papetti, 2 million. Matthias Arezzo, 1.7. Ugarte, 1.5. Gasperini, 4.7. Gonzalez only about 900k, and Serrano, apparently Serrano was the signing of the season. I mean, it's not hard. I mean, Matthias Arezzo, he had 7 goals and an assist. Nico Serrano, he had 4 goals and an assist. Season to remember, the scenes of jubilant success for the old lady who came to form at the perfect time late in the season and have defied expectations for much of the campaign, finished appropriately top of the pile. Of course, we have all our competition results and such there. We have qualified. Those board of expectation was to qualify for the Champions League. We did that. We finished first. Average home attendance was only 58,000, only 78% full. However, we do have a giant stadium as well. That's the thing. It's the Olympia Stadion. Stadium's been there for a while. Board is very, very happy with that, and we beat Bayern by 3 points. We knocked them off their perch. Moments to remember. Biggest win, 4-0 against Hevelese. Dari, Dodi, Matthias, and Nico all with the goal. Match to remember was the 3-1 win over Borussia Mönchengladbach in December, with Dodi, Dari, and Matthias also getting the goals. A little bit of a theme there. And then the goal of the season, Matthias Cunha and Alderate securing the win against Freiburg in April. What a season this has been. Here are the finances. If you guys wanted to look at that, this was the key players in our formation and everything. Of course, it was going to be the 4-3-3 with a defensive midfielder. That's what we used for a majority of the season. Of course, yes, we did switch it up from time to time, go to the 4-2-3-1. However, this was probably our main formation. Gasperini getting in there as well. Svolo was good, but Gasperini just seemed to make more of a difference in goal, even though Svolo was technically a better goalkeeper. So, I mean, I have no arguments with this. This would be the players I would go with. I don't think we have any manager awards, unfortunately, but that's okay. For club awards, player of the season, Nick Stark, young player of the season. Omar Alderate, he's 24, so I don't know about that. Nico Serrano for signing of the season. Goal of the season for Matthias. Top goal scorer with 13. Most assists, Dari with 9. 30 years old, and he's still putting in the work. Dodi with most man of the matches, and Stark with the highest average rating. Record breakers, most goals in a match, Matthias. Dari with most assists in a season, so 13. We've done very, very well. So history in the making, we dared to dream, and thanks to a great run of results in the final weeks of the season, Our dreams came true. Bundesliga champions, DFB Pokal champions. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode as much as I did, the season and the series overall, and hopefully we can have similar success in another league with another club with a whole new set of challenges and expectations to meet and fulfill. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button down below. Comment any suggestions that other teams I should take a look at. Maybe even tell us why should I look at this team and such. Subscribe if you guys are new here to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.